Good morning, everyone. I am Priska Nathaniel. I am the proprietor, the director of Peace Therapeutic Special School, formerly in Onisha, but now in Obosi. And today is 2nd of April every year. 2nd is World Autism Day. Some persons call it children with autism. We want to discuss about autism disorders. Some call it autistic persons, but generally they are called persons living with autism or children with autism. So it's a broad spectrum. When we say it's a broad spectrum, is because it's not peculiar to a particular area. I'm going to discuss today. I'm going to tell you the different areas or major areas of this broad spectrum of autism. I'll also tell you some symptoms. When you see it, then you know your child may be a child with autism. But what is autism? First of all, we'll tell you that autism is broad spectrum. It's a disorder that we say starts from a developmental period of a child, sometimes very early in life, and it's associated with neurological and developmental disorders. Milestones that a child is supposed to achieve at a particular age, the child is not achieving it. It can affect how the child or the person acts, how he interacts with people, how the child communicates with people. It can also affect, the person having learning disorders, speech and the rest of them. So there are about 5 major areas of this disorder. Some say that it's a broad spectrum, like I've mentioned. Some say it's Asperger's syndrome. They call it the second one. They say is Peters syndrome. We have disintegrative syndrome. We have pervasive developmental disorders. We also have Kanner syndrome. About 5 of them. And we could also say that this autism, that it's sometimes could be genetic. Some say what causes it? It could be genetic. Sometimes it's not genetic. It's just a neurological problem that could just come from environment. It could just be. It could be what's the environment the child is exposed to. It just could not influence a child. It may not be that the child inherited it. It may be before birth, but most times it presents itself after birth, when you now look at the milestone a child is supposed to achieve a particular time and the child is not achieving it, and the child is not stable. The child does not look at your face, the child does not concentrate. It's always, children are hyperactive, but this one is excess hyperactivity. Then you could say that the child is you suspect autism. When you go to the hospital, the doctors can confirm that your child is autistic. And let's look at briefly the symptoms of a child having autism. Some of them have delayed speech and language. That's one of the symptoms. Others have delayed movements. They cannot move around. We have some with cognitive problems, learning problems. And there are some of them that are very impulsive, very hyperactive. They cannot stay at a place. They move from one place to the other. You want to stop them on this, they are going to another one. Hyperactive, impulsive behavior. Some of them will present seizures. Some of them, not all, few of them anyway. And sometimes they have unusual sleep disorders. They don't want to sleep, some of them. And when they want to sleep, they will sleep excessively, while some of them, will make noise while they are sleeping. Some of them also have gastrointestinal problems, and they have mood swings. That's why some of them do not eat all foods. They pick foods that they eat. Some will smell the food first before they want to eat it, So, and there are things that we have, we talk about diversities. A normal person, you can be listening to a news and you'll be hearing other things. You can control all, but some of them have the problem of gathering information, and so it becomes overwhelming to them, and they'll start crying. What you don't even expect a child to do at a particular moment. Could cry for a whole day, could laugh for a whole day, mood swings. So these are the things we notice in children with autism. But when you come to Peace Therapeutic Special School, we try as much as possible to manage these. Some of them that are selected about eating some food, we try and expose them to this food, with time their brain, tries to accommodate this food. So that is what we have today to tell you. If you want to get more information, you can also contact me about these children living with autism. We're very large-hearted to give you ads to you. Thank you so much, and bye for now.